Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly readings for the week starting November 30th and for the week starting December 7th, 2015. I'm doing a bi-weekly reading. This reading is for Capricorn. Thank you very much for being here with me and thank you for your patience. I'm going through a bit of a tricky situation at work and it's taking up a lot of my time and a lot of my attention. So thank you very much for being patient with me. Please remember these are general readings, and if you'd like a private reading you can email me at advice2thinktwice@gmail.com. Okay, so Capricorn, the general tone of the week starting November 30th, 2015 is the Devil card. Okay, so this is addiction for some of you, this is patterns for others of you. This is feeling chained, feeling bound this week, helpless, stuck, okay, feeling like a victim. Some of you are just repeating old patterns, some of you are repeating negative patterns, things that you know won't end well, but you do them anyway, you can't help yourself. This is dealing with addiction for others of you, whether that is your own addiction or someone close to you that you're dealing with it this week. Alcohol abuse, cigarettes, drugs, even someone who's always the victim. Okay, they're really getting in a bad place this week and you have to keep an eye on them. This is difficult situations, things being either not said or said in a negative way to cause pain. This is having to conform to a situation, having to conform to a person to give in, and feeling like you don't have any free will, okay, feeling like you can't be yourself this week. So that's a bit of a tricky energy, but hopefully now that you're aware of it you can keep it in check, try to control it or make it better. In your career and finances you have the Seven of Swords, so if you put these two together, that is a tricky time in your career. It could be people trying to steal your work or to take credit for your work. This could be people plotting against you, or people looking at your job and trying to move you out of the way to take your job, so be very, very careful about that. This could be being tied to your work, feeling like you're doing all the work, everyone else is out having fun and you have to do their work for them as well. People not telling you things, people keeping secrets from you at work, people not telling you information that you should have for your project, okay, trying to sabotage you this week, so be very, very careful about that. It could be an air sign that does this to you, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, be mindful of that, or another Capricorn, or for some of you, for very few of you, you may try to do this, or you may think of doing this, okay, because of the devil influence in there, okay. What I would say is try to be grateful for what you have and try to do things the right way this week, okay, because karma comes around and it's not pretty when it does, if you're doing bad things or hurting people. Okay, so I'm not saying you're doing that, I'm just interpreting the cards and saying that very few of you may think about doing that, okay. So it's tricky situations, like I said, difficult situations, situations where you have to keep your mouth shut, or where you see something wrong but you can't speak about it because you might lose your job, okay. You have to just get through the week basically, because it will get better. You will be able to walk away from this situation at some point, okay. Just try to not rock the boat too much in the meantime, okay, and definitely keep your work to yourself, keep your ideas to yourself, and make sure that everyone knows that your work is your own, okay. In your home and family life you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, you are healing an addiction within the home, within the family. Okay, with the Six of Swords is moving away from this addiction. Okay, it is either healing it or walking away from it. Okay, so some of you may be walking away from a toxic person in your family, giving them a bit of a cool down period, trying to give them time to figure out what it is that they're doing, because they're hurting you and other people around them. It could be you are walking away from either an addiction, or you're walking away from a way of being that hurt your family. It could be that you realized that you were stubborn and always wanting to have things your way, and it could be that now you've become aware of that, and you have become aware of that, how that hurts people, and you're really changing it around, okay, and becoming a better person. This is walking away from troubles, walking away from feeling bound. Okay, so some of you are going to heal a relationship, heal with a family member, with a close friend, heal and become closer as a result, and others of you are going to move away from such a situation. You're going to walk away, okay, from negative people, negative situations, toxic people in your life, at least for a while, okay, because you are tired of hurting, you're tired of the drama, you're tired of feeling like you're on a hamster wheel. Everything happens over and over again, nothing changes, and it's just you that's getting hurt, okay? So you could definitely be walking away from that this week. In your love and relationships, you have the Lovers card. Okay, so this also applies, some of that message that I just said for your home and family also applies in your love situation. Okay, so some of you are walking away or deciding whether or not you want to walk away from a toxic relationship or a toxic person in your life. It could be that you're involved with someone who's an addict and they can't get it under control, and you've tried everything and you are running out of options, and you're at the end of your rope and you're really thinking, is there anything else I can do, or should I just give up and walk away because it's killing me as well? Okay, it is a difficult energy, it is a difficult decision to have to make, but at the end of the day you can't go down with them. Okay, for others, you're leaving a relationship where you're not happy but you feel bound to that person, they won't let you go. For others, you are thinking of leaving someone who you are very much attached to, but they don't love you back, but at the same time they won't let you go either and be with someone else or be happy on your own, and you're really getting to the point where you're thinking it's time to go, it's time to let go. Okay, if you look at the cards, you've got the Devil and the two people bound, and then you've got the Lovers card, and it's like a reflection but an opposite. Okay, it's like an opposite image. Okay, it's like good and evil, because in this one you see people, the two people are free, they're not bound to the angel, and they're not bound to themselves, they're there by their own volition. Okay, they want to be there, they want to be committed to each other. Okay, so I'm really thinking that this week you are really working hard to move from this to this. Okay, to feeling free, to feeling like you have a choice again, to feeling like you are deserving. You deserve to be loved, you deserve to be respected, you deserve to be treated as an equal, you deserve a true partner and not someone who just takes advantage of you emotionally or mentally or financially, and just keeps you stuck in a very negative place. Okay, your advice for the week, you have the Empress. Time to act upon your plans, creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Okay, so it's time to grow now, it's time to expand for you this week. Act on your plans. Okay, if you want to move away from a difficult situation, if you feel like you need to leave a person or a situation, definitely act on it, okay? Trust your intuition and do what's best for you, but definitely act. Don't allow yourself to be stuck, to be bound, chained to a person or a situation this week. Don't allow anyone to take away from you, whether that be money, time, or take away from who you are, your confidence, okay? It's time to look at yourself, to invest in yourself this week, to do what makes you happy, all right? And if that means walking away from people or walking away from situations, then maybe you should really take a close look at that and decide what it is that you want to do, okay? Basically, for the week starting December 7th, 2015. Oh boy, oh, that is a big week for you. So in the week of November 30th, you have 3 major arcana cards, including the oracle card. In the week of December 7th, you have all major arcana cards, okay? So you're going through all of these obstacles or of these difficulties because, like I said, it's time for you to grow, it's time for you to expand, it's time for you to move to a new level. You have learned your lessons, hopefully, and it's time for you to move on, okay, and apply what you've learned. It's time for you to get off the hamster wheel and break those chains and break those cycles and those patterns that have been holding you back until now, okay? Because with the major arcanas in there, it just talks about time for big changes and changes that are meant to be in your life, okay? That are fate or karma or whatever you want to call it, okay? The tone of the week, you have the Magician card, and that's a beautiful card to have, okay? With the Devil card, you were stuck, you were bound, you were chained. With the Magician, you are free, you have everything you need, and you can do whatever you want. You can manifest whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, okay? So that is, again, opposites, all right? So the Magician card is telling you that you can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest at this time in your career, in your family life, in your relationships. You are focusing on yourself. You're really looking at yourself this week and looking at what it is that you can do, what it is that you can bring to the table in any kind of situation. You're looking at your value as a person because you are very valuable. You are a precious human being, and you're starting to see that again, even though you've gone through a lot of difficulties that may have knocked you down a bit. Now you're finding your power again, okay? And you're finding your freedom and your creativity and your confidence and belief and faith, okay? So it's a beautiful week to manifest the things you want, all right? Definitely work with affirmations this week because you're in such a good place, okay? Mentally and emotionally and physically. In your career and finances, you have the Judgment card, okay? So with the Judgment card, whatever difficulties you've been going through until now, with the Judgment in there, it's telling you that you will be rewarded for all your hard work. You're reaping what you're sowing, what you've sowed, okay? If you have kept your head down, done the work, tried to stay away from drama, tried to stay away from office politics and all that, you're now being rewarded for it, okay? This is recognition from your peers, recognition from your superiors. This is new life being brought into your career. So it's like you're being lifted, okay? So again, it could be a promotion, some kind of advancement. You're taken out of a difficult situation and you're moved into a calm, a positive one, a better situation financially and career-wise this week, okay? This is very positive results in any kind of evaluations and assessments and reviews, okay? And it is like you're being reborn when it comes to your career. And for some of you, you're taking charge this week and you are reviving an old passion and turning that into your new source of income this week, okay? And definitely go for it because the energy is more than right. In your home and family life, you have the World card, okay? So the World card is talking about coming full circle. For some of you, this is coming to term. There could be a birth in the family. This is travel in the family. This is people getting together. This is celebration. It could be weddings, it could be a christening, it could be someone being introduced into the family, and new cycles beginning, okay, new people coming in. This is ending one cycle to start another, but it's a positive ending, okay, it's the natural progression. This is happy times, harmony, coming together, working together as a family, being a close family unit. It is old troubles being laid to rest, and being replaced with harmony. Okay, this is difficulties being resolved, coming to an end, and you moving forward into a new stage of your life with a happy, united family, okay? It could also be, like I said, travel. It could be moving house for some of you. It's very good news, positive news, with things you've been waiting on that now kickstart a new stage in your life, okay? In your relationships, your romantic relationships, you have the Chariot. So again, progress, things moving forward, moving away from negativity, from drama. You're in control, you're in charge of your own life, your own decisions at this point. For some of you, this is travel this week. This is you being focused on yourself. This is you being focused on what it is that you want and refusing to settle, and that's absolutely fine. This is things moving forward for you. So you could be traveling and meeting a Cancer person that catches your eye, and you really click and get along, and things start to move very, very quickly for you. If you're already in a relationship, this is things taking off for you. This is moving in together, even though you've been dating for a few months. This is meeting the parents. This is deciding to get married, deciding to travel, deciding to start a family. It's focus, drive, determination. You know what you want, and you're going for it, okay? Your advice for the week: you have perspective. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different, okay? So definitely dare to be different, dare to be yourself, dare to do whatever it is that you want to do this week. If it makes you happy, if it brings you prosperity, if it brings you stability in your life, okay? Don't rush into things, because they will happen for you. They will take off. Whatever it is that you're focusing on this week will take off for you, okay? With the Chariot, with the Magician, with the World card, it will absolutely take off. So be careful of your thoughts, okay? Keep everything positive. Think about beautiful things that you want in your life, okay? Don't be impulsive, because you may end up going on a different path, okay? And that's when the card is telling you that there's a better way. Calm down, look at things properly before you move on, because again, things will just happen for you, all right? And just be yourself this week. Focus on yourself. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what makes you feel complete this week, okay? Because the energy is a beautiful energy. You're going through lots of changes, but things are turning around for the better for you this week, okay? Definitely use this energy to, again, manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. You want a better job, if you just have to look at one website or one page, internet page, and it will be there for you. It will just pop, okay? It'll just hit you in the face, and things will just take off. You will apply, you'll get called for an interview the next day, got a job by the end of the week, okay? It's that kind of energy, okay? If you want to make things right in your relationship, you will just have to show that you're open to that, and everything will just click for you, okay? Your partner will be on the same page. You will have the conversations that you found difficult in the past. Now they will just come to you, and everything will just work out for you this week, okay? So really, really use this energy, okay? So that is what I see for you, Capricorn, for the weeks coming. I hope you have enjoyed the reading and you found guidance in the reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please let me know if the cards apply to you and how they apply to your particular situation. Since this is a general reading, it will be something different for everybody. Thank you again for being here with me. I will talk to you soon. Take care.